Hello everybody, here I am sat by the side of the A47 and I thought, hey, why not? It's as good a time as any to do a narrated killer Sudoku. So, what is the purpose of this? As I've said many times, I keep saying it because I'm very boring. What I do on here is I do a puzzle. I tell you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it so that if you see this and are intimidated by it, then, well, hey, hopefully this can help you out. So where do we start? We always start in the same place, what I call the easy ones. So easiest ones of all are these things where you have a cell around a single box. It's a free number essentially. Second easiest thing are situations like this where you have a cell that only has one solution. And the other one, easy one, is remainders, like here. So everything in a box or a line should add up to 45. So if there are cells that overlap into other lines or other squares, then you get a remainder. So here, you want a single remainder. So what is this? 19 plus 6 is 25. 25 plus 2 is 27. Plus 11 means that this remainder is 7. Okay? And then often what happens when you get these easy ones, then it kind of stacks up on each other, okay? So then what happens is that you get a situation like here with this 6. 6 has two different solutions, 1 and 5 and 2 and 4. There's a 2 there, so we know this has to be 1 and 5. Cool. So what we're going to do is go around and find those things. So for instance, here's another one. Here, 12. That is a remainder. 15 plus 15 plus 5 plus 9 means that this is a 1. Also, this 15 and 15, this kind of means that this becomes like a quad. But there's a 7 there, so that's a 6 and 9. 6 and 9. This is 7 and 8. 7 and 8. This will be 2 and 3 because there's 1. What's left over is 4 and 5, which goes there. So now that's all set up in the top left. Now, this right here, this is what I call a remainder pair. So 12 plus 19. Usually I'd leave these alone, but the thing is there's obviously a solution to it right now because the numbers don't match up. So 19 plus 12 is 31. 36. 36 means that this is remainder 9. This has to be 8 and 1. 7 and 3. There's 1 and 5 down here as well. Okay, 20. So 23. Here, this only has one solution. 6, 8 and 9. Now, that means 12 can't be 3 and 9, can't be 4 and 8. This has to be 5 and 7. 5 and 7, which means that this and this acts like a pair in its own right, which is going to be 2 and 4. Now, given 4 can't go in 8, because you can't have two 4s next to each other, it has to be that way around. Just 1 second.
Power off.
Just realised I was probably recording through the through my Bluetooth, so you probably didn't hear any of that. Hello again. So 2 and 9, 2, 9, 5, 6, 1, 7. Yeah. Okay. So as I said, we start eliminating different things based on what we've got. So it's right there, 6 and 9 up there. That means that has to be an 8. So 3 and 8 is the only thing that can go in here. Can't be 2 and 9, can't be 5 and 6, can't be 4 and 7. So it had to be 3 and 8, and based on what was there, that's the way round it was. So what does that leave us with? That leaves us with 9 and 6 and 4. Let's fill that in, because that's what's left over. Okay, so let's keep looking. 10, no, that's not got one. So 3, 6, 4, 5, 1, 8. Okay, so this 9, we've taken away, no, not 3, 2. We've taken away most of the options in here because Can't be 3 and 6, can't be 1 and 8, can't be 4 and 5, so it has to be 2 and 7. That's 1, 4, 6, 9, and that would be 1, 4, 6, and 9, but we'll come back to that. Because this becomes a quad. Actually, no, it's not. It's actually obvious what it is. So this is 19. This can't be a 1, which means it has to be 4, 6, and 9, which means that 1 has to go in here in the 10, which means that's 1 and 9, which means that can't be 9, and that can't be 9. Okay, what else? Let's go back up to the top. This has got to be a 6. Oh, okay. With this 6, that makes this a remainder. So, excuse me, 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus 17 is 35, which means this is 10, and this is 8. 7 means that's... Oh, okay. So this here, this is 8, 15 minus 7. But it can't be 1 and 9. It can't be 1 and 7, rather. It can't be 2 and 6, which means this has to be 3 and 5 in that order. So 10, are we there yet? 1 and 9, 2 and 8, 3 and 7. This has to be 4 and 6. 4 and 6, which means this has to be 2 and 7. Except it can't be 7 because there's a 1 there. So this has to be 2, 6, 7, 2, and then tidy the rest of this up. We haven't even properly looked at the puzzle, and we've got quite a chunk of it done already. At least I don't feel we've properly looked at the puzzle. Okay, so what else? That's 11. Okay, so this is going to be 11. So it could be 2 and 9. It can't be 3 and 8, 4 and 7. And 6 cuts across those columns. So this has to be 2 and 9. 2 and 9. Now, what else? Okay, down here, we should be able to nail this bit. So, 4 means this is 15, which means this is 7 and 8, because there's a 6 there. That's 8. That's 7. This 9 can't be 1 and 8, can't be 2 and 7, can't be 4 and 5, so it has to be 3 and 6. 3 and 6. Okay, so what goes along here? 1. 2, 3, 3. And 9. This has to be 1, 3, and 9. Because... Oh, no, not 1, 3, and 9. 1, 2, and 9. Here, I think. So, 9 and 3 can't be 9 and 3. 9 and 1 would be 2. 3 and 1 would be 8. So that's not a 1, because 1 has to go in here. Okay. Let's keep looking. Okay. $11 can't be 4 and 7. Can't be 3 and 8. Can't be 5 and 6. This has to be 2 and 9. So that sorts that out as well. Because then this has to be 1 and 3 and 9. So that means that this is remainder 6. Can't be 2 and 4. Has to be 1 and 5. 1 and 5. And that's created a nice remainder for us, which is 4. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 and 8 have to go in here. Based on the columns, it's that way round. 8 and 5 is 13. So this is a 4. And that's our remainder. What else? Okay, we've now got something we can do up here. Can't be 2 and 5, can't be 3 and 4. This has to be 1 and 6 in this order. 1 has to go up there based on scanning. This is 11. So that is going to be 5 and 6. So when you start doing loads of these, you end up knowing your pairs. So when I saw there was 1 there, I looked down the column. Can't be 9 and 2, can't be 3 and 8, can't be 4 and 7. They were all in the correct order as well. So, where are we? So 6, that means this is a 9. 6, I always try and clean up the puzzle as I go if something comes out. So then that's 6, that's 6. Let's put the 6s in here so we know that... Oh, hang on. Nope, no 6, don't go in there. Losing my mind, it's over here. 6, 7. Sirens. Where I live, we don't hear sirens because I live in a village in the middle, a little bit in the middle of nowhere. You drive to Peterborough once, and all you hear is sirens. Sorry, Peterborough. But you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so 3, 7, not 4, 3, 3, and 3. And then 7, and then it's 8 is the other one. Okay, 8 goes along here. Which means that this is a 3, which means we can solve this as well. 5. Oh, it's 4, sorry. Which means this and this is a 4. Which means it's also 5 and 8. Because it can't be 6, it can't be 4. Remainder 13. That's 5. And this, that's 4. 5, 4, 8, 7, and 8. So this up here, this has got to be 3 and 7. Can't see a 3 or a 7, so there's 3 and there's 7. This is 2 and 3. Okay, we can solve this at the end. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then here we've got a we've found ourselves 2 remainders essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 9. Wow. And that's 1. So that's going to tidy this up as well. Nine and 1 at the bottom. 2 and 9 at the top. Leaves us with 2, 3, and 7. 7 goes here. 2 goes here. 3 goes there. Cool. Apparently I solved that faster than normal. Do you know what? Let's do a double header. Let's try another one. So, straight away, I see a remainder. 31 plus 16 plus 5, 7. I can see a 9 down there. 4 over there. 1 and 3 here. 1 and 5 here. That's 4 and 5. This has to be 6 and 7. 11. Can't be 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be 2, 3, 8, 9. 8 and 9 is here. What else? This is a remainder. 38 means that this is 7. So that's a 6. That's 11, but yeah, that's not anything. Okay, this is 6, 8, and 9. 6, 8, and 9. This is 7. Yeah. So just remember, I thought I left my headphones in my car. So hey, go have a look for them. So if this is 1 and 6, this is 2, 3, 4, and 5, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to put 1 in here, so I know it is there. Okay, where else? Okay, here's one. So can't be 6 and 7, can't be 4 and 9. This is going to be 5 and 8. So what does that leave us? It leaves 2 and 4, which are going to go up here. 2 and 4. And if that's the case, then this is 6, so this has to be 1 and 5. Not 6, 5. 5. That's 7, and this has to be 6 and 9. 6 and 9, so this is a 7. No. 6. 1, 2. So it's 3 and 8. 8. And that makes that 3 and 8 over there as well. So we can actually solve this like a remainder if you think about it. 23 plus 11. Well, actually, let's take the 11 off because we know that that's 11. So 23 plus 11 is 34. 34 plus 13 is 47 plus 4 more. So this has to be a 6. God, I love mathematics. Okay, so this has to be 2 and 3. Can't be 1 and 4 because there's a 4 there. So that's 8 and 3 and 8. Okay, then what's left? 9. 9 has to go here because there's 9 across the top row. And then it is 1 and 5. 1 and 5. 1 and 5. That means over here, this is 2 and 3 because it can't be 1 and 4. This has to be 4. This is 2. Means that we can solve this as well, because this is a remainder technically now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has got to be an 8. So this is now 8. So it can't be 2 and 3, so it has to be 1 and 7 in this order. And also, because of the 8, this has to be... That's now solved. Excellent. So where else? 13. Can't be 7, can't be 8, so it can't be 5 or 6 either. It's 4 and 9 in this order because of what's on the column across on these rows. That's a 5, that's a 1. So what's left? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5. That's got to be a 6. 5 and 8. Okay, so this can't be 5 or 6. So it has to be 3 and 4. This has to be 2 and 5. And 2 and 5. 9. So 9 can't be 6, 7 and 8. As you can see on this column, this has to be 4 and 5. Which means this is a 2. Now this means that we can solve this 1, 2, 3. And then, so if that's 3, then this is 12, right? Now, let's look at what's above us. So it could be 7. If it's 7 in here, then it has to be 5 in here. So it can't be 7 and 5. Can't be 3 and 9. Am I losing my mind here? Yeah, I am losing my mind. It's not what I thought it was. It is, I had in my mind it was 12. It's not. It's 15, isn't it? So if it's 15, then it has to be 7 and 8 in this order. And that's also 2 and 3 based on what's below. 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. Then 4, 5, 6, and 9. That has to be 1. Come on. That has to be 9. 3, 1. 11 plus 10 is 21. Plus 17 is 30. 17 is 38. So this would be 7, wouldn't it? So it'd be 2 and 5, or 1 and 6. Just thought I'd put that in there because it was bothering me. That could also, we could also work out. Can we work this out? Not yet. Okay, so 4 and 7, 5 and 6. Okay, just looking. Okay, this and this is a remainder pair, definitely. So 11 plus 17. So 11 plus 11 plus 17, 39. Which means that this has to be 4 and this has to be 3. Because it can only be 2 and 4, can't be a 3. This would be 2 and 9. So 8, so 9. Okay. This has got to be a 3. Because of what's up here. 7. Okay, what's going to go in here? What's left? 7. 1, 3 and 7. This is 3 and 7. This is 1 and 7. This is 1, 3 and 7. So this is a remainder pair as well. So 13 plus 9 is 22. 22 plus 8 is, so this is 39. So it's got to be 1 and 5 as well. Sorry, just looking at weird people. Well, I say weird people. All people are weird, including me. Maybe I'm the weirdest. So 2 and 2 and 2. 3, 4 and 7, I think it is. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay, this is going to be 4 and 4. But where else? When in doubt, just scan. That can't be 1. This is 1, this is 19. You can't have 1s in a 19. So that has to be 1. Okay. 2. That can't be 2, can it? Didn't notice that. This is why I need, this is why I personally need to scan. 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. So that's 3. That makes it 7 and 9. Can't be a 3. If this, so 3 can either go here or here. We know it can go there, but if it goes here, this would become 16, and it can't be 16 because you can't put 7 or 9 into this. So that means it can't be 3. Let's give us that. Let's go back to 3. This is 3. Which means that if this is, that means this is 13. Can't be a 1, has to be a 5. 5, 1, 5. Oh, there's 1 and 5 as well. 3. And then you got 4 and 9. 4 and 9 means that this is a 6. 5 and 3, this is an 8. Scanning says that that's an 8. 9, 4, 6, 9, 7. So 1, 2, and 6. This has to be 1. If that means that, then that means that's a 6. That's a 2. 6. Okay, so what's left over? Okay, so this is going to be 2. 7 and 2 means this is a 4. 5, 4, 5. Done! Hurrah! 2 for the price of 1. How did we do on that one? Faster than 86% of players. Astonishing, because I was really slow on that one. Anyway, double header, 26 minutes. Ridiculous. Anyway, hope you enjoyed those, and hopefully you got something out of it. I don't think they were particularly difficult puzzles. I'm not going to lie to you. Anyway, I am going to go and get myself an overpriced coffee drink and continue my waiting. I'm sat basically 10 minutes away from somewhere where I need to be, but I don't need to be there till much later. So, hey. Anyway, I hope you have a good one and hope to catch you on the next one.